Okay, what we're going to talk about now is divas. We've been online again to bring you the very best of the current celebrity gossip, and we've decided to talk a bit about, the divas out there and how their demands are just absolutely ridiculous. Well, they're ridiculous in our viewpoint. Okay, the first celebrity that we read up on was Mariah Carey.
Oh, Kerry, don't be cruel.
Oh, well, come on. What was we saying before, Zara? Let's be honest to the listeners here. Okay, Mariah apparently used to insist on flying her Jack Russell Terrier, named Jack, in a first-class seat until he grew too big. Now he either goes by private jet, or Jack lives on a private Twitter's Maria, or by chauffeur-driven Mercedes. She's even been known to have him driven the full 2,461 miles between her homes in Los Angeles and New York.
How absurd is that, Kerry?
Oh, it's just completely ridiculous.
Yeah, but Kerry, listen to this, right? Apparently, Mariah's single greatest moment of diva madness came when she checked into a hotel in London, and apparently her entourage arrived before her to check everything was ready for when she arrived at the hotel. And then meanwhile she was driven around in a limousine until the hotel had rolled out like a red carpet lined with white candles for her to make her entrance.
I remember that. I remember that being in the news.
How stupid is that? Who does she think she is?
Yeah, I think they had to, if I remember rightly at the time, they had to redecorate a room in a certain shade of white, and she has to have a certain temperature in the room. Yeah, she was driven around London in a limousine until they had the red carpet and they had the candles going up each step. I mean, do they not think that just fame goes to the head?
I know. Who do they think they are, really, at the end of the day? They're a human being like everyone else. I mean, they really need a red carpet.
I mean, she has an entourage of like 20 people, and according to what we've been reading, she has to have somebody to hold a cup while she sips.
Oh, I mean, God.
People just think that they're just so big. But it's actually I think it actually makes somebody quite ugly. Do you know, if somebody, they think, it's making them attractive and it's quite divish, but to me that, the shared self-egotism, I just don't think it makes somebody attractive at all. I think it actually works the other way.
Well, apparently she travels with a 15 people entourage with her, including bodyguards, stylists, hairdressers, publicists and managers.
It just wouldn't surprise me at all.
I mean, can she not get enough people in one limousine?
Yeah, well, there would be a few limousines for that.
Yeah.
She needed one need one just for her ego as well.
Just for a massive head.
And Jack Russell as well. He probably got one in the back on his own.
No, hang on a minute. So that's one for Mariah for a massive head, one for little Jack, for Jack Russell.
One for her entourage.
One for her entourage, and maybe one for all... Oh, wait a minute. How many is it? About 1,000 shoes she brings with her or something.
Yeah, and then one for the entourages.
Yeah.
I'm sure the nail technician will need a technician as well.
Yeah, it's true.
Just ridiculous.
And a manager will need a sub-manager. Yeah. The list just goes on.
Okay, who's our second diva for the celeb slogging off that we're doing today?
Wasn't it Madonna?
Madonna's, she's not as bad as Mariah.
Well, we did find one about Madonna, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. She demands that a brand new toilet seat be fitted at every single concert, and then as soon as she's done with it, it's smashed. She also demands 20 cases of Cabala water, white drapes, white roses and 3 candles to protect her from bad vibes.
Ooh, because if you got bad vibes while you're on stage,
yeah, you don't want bad vibes off Madonna. Have you never seen them videos where she's shouting at her staff? She's quite scary.
Yeah,
You've not seen her muscles as well.
Yeah, and then wrinkly hands.
Yeah, I think she could pack a punch or two.
Yeah, looks like she's about 80.
Yeah. Okay, who else do we find? Jerry Halliwell.
Yeah.
I mean, she was a diva. Does people even know who she is anymore?
No. Ginger Spice.
You just said before you remember her as being the one with the Union Jack dress.
Yeah.
But according to this, Jerry Halliwell demands control of camera angles to be shown in the best light.
Because of her ugly face.
Can you say that on air?
Well, we just have.
Yeah. Several years ago, she cleared an entire floor of the $250 a night Hilton Hotel so she could avoid bumping into the pop group steps.
Oh, well, who would want to bump into them? I mean, come off it. They're another nobody.
Well, in case people would thought that she was one of the band. They were...
Tragedy! One of the backing singers.
Yeah, probably. Apparently, when performing for troops in the Middle East, she demanded air-conditioned tents, a fridge in a dressing room full of soya milk, and as well, she wanted a computer with full internet access. And this is all in the middle of the desert. It's quite diva-ish.
Where you need it. I mean,
yeah, you need it in the desert.
You need all that, don't you, Jerry?
With all them troops to look at, and she's on Google,
Yeah.
She just thinks she'd have a work cut out.